It's everything, man. Poop, pee, eggs. It all comes out of the same hole.
No! Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Bards and Nobles, Season 2, Episode 62. Woohoo! The podcast where we constantly take massive leaps of faith. I'm Brian, the Dungeon Master.
I'm Boyd and I'm salty.
I'm Trey. I'm feeling pretty good right now. But, you know, Shrimp's going to find a new partner.
I'm Andrew Danon. I'll be playing Elon Musket, the Warforged Gunsmith.
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard the Sixth, the Human Ranger.
I'm going to Hawaii next week, so fuck all you guys.
All right.
Place is exploding.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Dire State's on fire.
Go fuck yourself.
I fucked myself.
You played yourself.
Charles Nelson playing Max Stormblade, the Human Paladin.
All right, Charles Nelson, you want to recap last session for us? Just last session?
All right.
Start 2 sessions ago. Go.
But also in its entirety.
So, the vampire woke up and started attacking Gritz, and we opened the door, and Shrimp went in and turned into a giant scorpion, and Max dispelled the darkness, and we all started fighting this vampire. But
I muted you.
What?
I muted Blake because he's chewing in the
Wow. Because he's fucking eating baby carrots.
What the fuck would I be eating baby carrots? Why don't you have baby carrots?
Because I'm recording a podcast.
Anyway, this vampire.
Can't eat?
Nope, not in the mic. No.
This vampire shoved Gritz off the cliff into the boiling mud, and Baron jumped off to try to save him. Shrimp is transformed into a flying creature, and I saw the vampire turn into mist, so I don't know what that means.
All right, so it's going to be your guys' turn. In the boiling mud, we currently have Baron, and we have Gritz. Both of you take 44 points of fire damage.
I'm dead.
No, you're not. You have 3 saving throws to do. Death saving throws?
It hits over my total.
What, when you hit down or went down?
His total health is below the damage he took. Is that
Because
No, your hit max. Like that was
my max was dropped by 14.
Yeah. So what was your max?
My dex my was 55.
And you took how much damage on the fall?
You said I took 44.
Yeah.
The vampire bit me and dropped my total by 14.
Right. So what was the new max?
41, right?
41.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
he died
outright
instantly.
dead.
All right. I did not know that.
But wait,
You take 44 points of fire damage.
wasn't Baron holding him up above
Yeah.
the mud?
Yeah, I got him out of the mud.
What? No, you didn't.
Lifted him out.
You started to, but you
I
ran
remember
out of
that.
movement.
Have you ever lifted a body out of water before?
yes?
This is mud.
Well,
So it's easier.
I have a very light body.
Regardless, you're still in the water. You still take 44 points of fire damage.
All right.
He's still dead instantly. That doesn't change anything.
We still have the
Right?
that resurrection
Changed everything.
spell at the beginning of the thingamerdinky.
Yeah, to carry him out of the...
So what are you guys doing?
I would like to use my movement to move towards the rope.
Okay. You
And
dragging the body along with you.
Yeah.
I'm holding the rope.
And I grab
bracing.
I grab onto the rope and I tell Max to pull.
Now start pulling.
Okay.
I would like
Give
to
me a
pick up
strength check.
that
What's it?
warhammer that was near the coffin.
Okay. It was in the coffin.
Okay.
So it's kind of actually like now it's kind of like under him a little bit. You just move him out of the way and grab it.
Yeah.
18 on the
Excuse
strength
me.
check.
Okay.
Excuse me, that guy.
You start pulling him up. We'll say you get about 18 feet up.
All right.
Just a random number off the top of the head.
Nice.
Is this the next round?
Yes.
Okay. In the shape of a,
KSL codeless.
I fly down.
Thanks, Elon.
I fly down and I'm gonna just grab BreAnne
Okay.
and just start pulling up. You gotta hold on him, right?
Okay, I got to hold on him.
So you let go of the rope?
If he grabs me and he's carrying me off,
Wait, are you just holding the rope?
I'm just holding the rope.
Oh, F you.
I'm not-
I grab.
I'm not pulling myself up. Max is pulling me up.
I grab Gritz.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Is he still above the water?
Yeah.
Mud.
I mean, you pulled him with you, right?
Well, now a random bird is attacking us.
That's true. I mean, you've never seen this creature before.
I fucking knock BreAnne off the goddamn rope. I'm gonna use my attack to knock him off the fucking rope.
If you want to attack him, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, God, I want you so fucking bad.
No, I mean, like,
I go grab.
you can just think to me.
I grab Gritz and I fly upward.
All right. You snatch him up.
Yeah.
You let go, I presume.
I guess.
I don't.
You do or you don't?
I don't
Yeah,
interact
tell
with
me.
BreAnne.
Yeah.
Wait, you
Okay.
let go of the rope? He's
No.
back in the mud.
Oh my God.
I let go of the grits.
All right. You grab him.
Yeah, I fly upward.
And then I use
All right.
the rest of my
You just
movement
keep
to
flying?
climb the rope.
What? Well, back over the edge of the cliff.
Okay. Gotcha.
And
This got way too confusing for
Right?
T-Bag. I'm just like petting my dire wolf while I walk back towards the coffin.
I use the rest of my movement to climb up.
All right. BreAnne and Max, you make it. Or BreAnne and Max. Max, you help him up. Flint, you've flown back up to the ledge. What are you guys doing? You're out of combat now.
I gently lay him down.
All
Oh,
right.
we're out of combat.
Yes.
All right.
I finished picking up that warhammer, and I started. I want to inspect it.
Okay.
How big is this room with the gondolas?
Oh, wait. Not to interrupt anything that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Can I not hold this sword anymore? Can I let go?
No, we'll say it's still too fresh from the last time you got rid of it. It's still compelling you to hold on to it.
Okay.
And you can tell the sword's starting to.
dump me.
You can, after interacting it even more now, it's starting to kind of like get a personality. It's like you can kind of tell when it's expressing wants and needs, and when it's kind of like resisting you and stuff like that.
Interesting.
What is it wanting right now, except for my gentle caresses?
Right now, it doesn't want you to let go.
Oh,
It just wants to.
It just wants you to hold it.
I kind of neck it right at the hilt.
All right. You inspect the Warhammer or the Maul, and I assume you're going to use detect magic or in identify or something.
Detect Maul.
Right.
That's what it's called.
No, you identify it as the second shard known as Whelm.
Oh, sweet.
It's +3 to attack and damage Warhammer.
Okay.
You can throw it and it'll come back to you.
Cool.
You can cast some spells. You got some special properties and stuff to it.
Okay.
And it too kind of speaks. It doesn't speak to you, but it kind of like it almost like inspects you back as you're holding it, and you can tell it doesn't really like you. It doesn't necessarily have like a negative energy to it. It's just there's something about you as a person it doesn't gel with for some reason.
Racist.
So it's kind of resistant to your touch. So, what's everyone doing? You've laid the giant Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, it's close.
All right. You've laid down.
Do I play the
Gritz
video
on
again?
ledge. Nope.
No.
I lay it down in front of Max, and I'm like, Max, fix it.
All right. I use lay on hands to try to restore 5 HP. See if that helps.
All right. When you touch him, you know that no amount of life force right now could bring him back from the brink because he's already past the threshold. He's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
So it doesn't do anything. That's what else.
All right.
He's dead, Jim.
I relay that to the rest of you guys. I do not have the power to resurrect anyone.
Oh, we've got that.
If we get him to the opening, like right now.
Yeah, if we can get him to the opening, we can use that resurrection spell. So, I mean, I wonder how long it'll take us to get back.
Well, if you're going to check back, Max, maybe you can lay your hands on me.
All right. How big is this room? Could I fly across the room? It's big. I'm 15 by 15.
But it's you're 15 by 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flying in here is like a bird flying inside of a decent sized bird cage.
All right.
So it's very cramped for you.
Okay. I pick him up, and I'm gonna take Max with me.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to the opening and try to bring him back.
All right.
I need your hands, Max.
No, forget him. You're fine.
I lay on hands 10 HP to BreAnne, and then I join you.
Back from the brink.
I fly them back across.
Sure.
Does
And-
death count as a long rest?
The longest.
I fly them both.
No,
over.
when you come back, you will not have all of your stuff. If
Uh,
you come back.
I fly back across. I grab Crabman and BreAnne.
All right.
Okay.
And I ferry them across.
All right.
Was there any doors in this vampire room?
The only thing in this room, everything was empty save for the coffin.
Yeah.
Which the vampire's still laying in.
But there was a door to get into the room.
And I think out
Yeah.
to Elon.
Yeah,
where
that's
you
what
at?
I was asking.
Oh, okay. Just for
I'm not
clarification.
asking that.
How did we get in here? I was the one who opened it. How?
I didn't use a door.
There's no door.
Is
There was no door. Then I'm fine.
I wake up. Shit, guys.
It was all a dream. You're back in Topanos.
You died.
We're back in that room full of monsters. A fever dream.
You were there, and you were there, and you died. I'm gonna take the mace and I'm gonna leave the room and I'm gonna shut the door behind me and then head out to where they were.
Okay. Sure. You head out?
When I see him,
Yeah.
I snatch him up.
All right.
Sweet.
Elon, you do notice when Flint picks you guys up, you get kind of like a reaction from Whelm.
Interesting.
Yeah. It
likes-
kind of like it's like ooh,
Kinda
it
perks up.
shows interest a little bit.
He gets a boner.
Yeah. I get a boner. Whelm does.
The hammer somehow gets harder.
The hammer is the boner.
Chaos outcodeless.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so you're stuffing everyone in the other
Interesting.
entrance.
Yeah.
All right.
How big is the door?
Not huge.
Not huge?
No.
All right.
Not huge. It's like a garage door, 15 by 15. Can you do anything with that?
15 by 15? Yeah. I like it. Let's go. All right. Assuming I cannot fit, I'm going to drop wild shape again, and we need
Okay.
to book it to the entrance.
Yep. We do.
All right.
Kibe, can you haul our Elfie?
corpse.
Yeah.
Can I let go of the sword yet?
God damn it. Max, BreAnne, grab this guy. Let's go.
I'll pick him up.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I got something that helps me with that. Hold on here.
Is it dice?
No, I'm sorry, not wisdom. Charisma. It's a force of personality, force of will type thing.
Got something that helps me with that.
It helps him even more.
Would you say it's a cult of personality?
Nobles, but
Nah, never mind.
How noble is
I
his
can
sword?
add charisma to wisdom. So
His sword is quite noble, though.
Noble as fuck.
And +3.
I asked the sword where it's from.
all right. You just ask the sword where it's from.
And if it likes big dicks.
I'll help Gritz or carry Gritz.
Okay. It doesn't really respond to you. You get the feeling it doesn't really like small talk. It likes pretty much only likes violence.
All right. Well, then I attack Gritz. No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
I mean, I can't get deader.
It's an automatic crit. You decapitate him.
There are now 2 grits.
So yeah, you guys carry him off. You guys head down the hallway, and you stop at a giant steel turnstile.
Neat.
Shit.
It only turns one way.
Okay.
Can we see through it?
What? Yeah, it's bars, man.
Yeah.
So, like, we could Misty Step, or those of us can. But, like,
There was me, and then there was you.
I missed a step past it.
I don't know. Like,
I can
can you
squeeze
carry things
Well,
as
you
you
can't
know?
feel pain, so you can probably just shove him through.
Can you carry things as you
This is
Misty
an
Step?
opportunity to just
Nope.
weaken him burn
That's,
his face.
that's
I
only
chop him up
dimension
into
one.
small pieces to get him to the grate.
Yeah.
We'll just
Giant
resin.
steel turnstile in front
terrible.
of you guys.
Well, perhaps
Wait, hang on. Can I polymorph someone who is unconscious?
No.
Shit.
For all intents and purposes, outside of resurrection spells, a dead body is an inanimate object.
Bag of holding.
What? We're gonna put him in the bag of holding?
He's already dead.
He's not gonna. He's gonna fit in the hole. Nope.
Yeah.
No.
I'm getting a no.
Hey, Shrimp.
I can make him fit.
Yeah.
So I picked up. I'm pretty sure this is Whelm.
Uh-huh.
And I had this weird feeling that it was drawn to you.
Okay. Bigger fish to fry right now.
I mean, I'm just saying it might have something useful. Maybe it'll tell you what it can do that it won't tell me.
all right, sure.
So I hand Whelm to Shrimp.
Sure. Don't know if I want this, but okay. I've seen what the other thing did to Kibe.
No, I'm fine. I just wave.
No, he hands it to you, and you feel its power just coursing through your hands. And it feels light and like it was made for these dwarven hands. And you can tell it's like great dwarven craftsmanship. And it's a very powerful artifact.
Keep going.
Yeah, you get this odd sensation that this weapon, this piece of metal,
Smooth shaft.
yeah. You're noticing this thing is impeccable. Like this is like the best
I peck it.
hammer.
Doesn't do
I
it.
attempt to peck. I'm gonna go take it. I'm gonna hit this gate.
Okay.
That works.
Make an attack roll.
All right. I rolled a 14.
What's the AC at
Yeah.
the turnstile?
proficient in Whelm.
It's a mace.
It's a warhammer,
Warhammer.
which I think
That's
has
a
dwarf.
martial weapon.
So 17. I'm proficient.
17?
in it,
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to hit you. And you bend one of the bars just a little bit, like one of the stationary bars. Just you feel like you keep chipping away at it, you'd probably be able to break a hole through,
All right.
but it would take a while.
I'd like
I
to
say, Kibe, get over here.
I start smacking it with my sword.
Okay.
The turnstile.
We do like old timey like
Like whistle while you work. He's like right below me, and so he's like, conk, conk, conk.
Our swings are like his is above mine, mine's below it, so it's
Both
totally
of you
fine.
give me strength checks.
Shit. 2.
17.
Between the two of you working at it, time just kind of drags on. You just hear the
While time is dragging,
Yeah.
I'd like to be inspecting this room to see if there's some type of trigger that allows us to reverse the turnstile.
Okay.
Inspecting the turnstile itself or the room for any type of mechanism.
Surprise, turnstile's broke.
Give me an investigation check.
11.
Huh?
11.
You've checked every nook and cranny and every inch of this room, and nothing. This looks like the most out of place, ridiculous feature to have in a dungeon. There's nothing to deactivate it, and there's no mechanics. It's just a metal spinning turnstile.
It also looks really gaudy, right?
No, it's got chipped like paint, like it was in an old theme park that's been run down.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Vampire Land.
This
The
place
rides
sucks.
here sucked.
Anyways, about 45 minutes pass, and you guys finally break off enough arms that you can start squeezing through. Kibe, it'll scratch up your shell a bit. Same for you, Elon.
That's
it'll
fine.
it'll have
My
some-
shell.
Your metal shell, yeah.
All right, we passed the corpse through.
I just kind of throw it.
Yeah.
All right, so you squeeze through there. You make it back through the golem room where the 4 of them are still standing inert. You go down the hallway, go back down the waterlogged steps, and into the hallway with the slime that's no longer there. And you come back on the Gynosphinx.
Okay.
It doesn't react to you. You guys just walk right by it.
Well, we need one more shard, but
I
know
mean,
there's also that resurrection spell. Do you want to?
we need to get.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, we need
Let's
to
go
get
there.
Gritz up first.
So-
So we're gonna need all the help we can get for the third shard.
The question then becomes, can I cast a spell if I've already burnt my 5th level spell slot?
What?
Like
Cast a spell of what?
the resurrection spell at the
The ritual thing?
Yeah.
That if it's like a it'll be
scroll?
as a ritual, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's set up to be a
slot.
ritual of reincarnate.
Reincarnate.
Yes.
Oh, different. Well, if this corpse can
reincarnate.
Yes, I did. I said that when I introduced
Yeah,
it the
you
last
did.
time too.
if we can wait 8 hours, I can change out my spells, and then I could resurrect him. I don't know how long this body's going to be good for.
Well, I mean,
What's the air
you're
temperature here?
You're the one who knows the resurrect magic. How long does a body need to be before it?
I roll
resurrect no
to
longer
think
happens?
about how long a body will last
You could
before I
just-
can resurrect
Can
it.
you just read the spell?
It's at the beginning of the thing. He doesn't have
Wait,
memorized.
reincarnate or
No, resurrect.
resurrect?
Could I long rest to get my spell slot back?
What's the spell? You
Res-
just keep saying
resurrection.
resurrect.
Resurrection?
The
Is that it?
7th level spell?
What's the
Do you
5th
have
level
that?
spell? I don't know.
No, it's not a 5th level spell. I'm looking at it. It's 7th level necromancy. Right there.
For the
Page 272.
272.
Welcome to Bards and Nobles, where we look up rule books.
You know what? Fuck him. He's dead.
You can reincarnate
Reincarnate is a
squirrel.
5th level. Reincarnate. Yep.
Yeah, reincarnate.
Mhm. Neat. Okay. All right.
We're gonna reincarnate
God
Boyd.
damn it. All right. Good enough. Fuck. I guess I'd do it. It seems like a waste.
What are you guys doing? You guys are just
we're-
talking like
no, we're-
awkwardly around the Gynosphinx or what?
No, we headed
we're
out to
making
the
our way
front.
to the
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah.
opening.
All right.
I go to where the spell is. I get them to drag the body out there, and I start pulling stuff out of the wall and try to figure out how to cast this
I
spell.
mean, remember, it was still like it's good like an hour walk, like trek to that safe space.
Okay.
That I mean,
You
that's
guys get
All
there.
right. So
Hooray!
let's do it in real time.
this is what the church warned us about.
Well, I will say this.
Hey, boy.
At least we didn't give your soul away.
What's that?
At least we didn't give his soul away.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man!
We can put his soul into a different body.
If you had a soldier's soul, oh no!
Just been a reanimated corpse.
If I sold my soul, it's like, nope, you wasted the reincarnate, and he's still dead.
So you perform the ritual.
I do it. I get in there. I start pulling stuff out. I try to
Yeah.
read the spell again off the wall.
Yeah.
I hope he's
I'm
in
like-
Give me
All right.
an Arcana, not Arcana. Make a check with your spellcasting ability.
Okay. Wait, is that my attack modifier? My spell attack modifier?
No, what ability do you use to cast spells? doing this for like 8 years now.
Charisma.
This is really gonna fuck up
For a
the,
druid?
Wisdom? Wisdom.
Are you just guessing till till someone says that's it?
this is really gonna fuck up the fan art I commissioned.
Did you learn a lesson? I don't know, man. I got a spell attack modifier and a spell save DC calculation.
Oh my god!
What do you want me to add to it?
I don't just your ability modifier. Which
Wisdom.
ability? And then what's
Wisdom.
your modifier for that?
All right, 3. So it's a 20.
Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted.
I don't know, man. I turn into an animal and I hit things.
All right, what is this spell? What does this very intricate, very old, very ancient druidic magic spell look like?
I spend most of my time opening up the bottles and smelling them, trying to figure out what they are. And I'm like, that's just paprika. And I put that down. I think that's cat pee.
Wait, give me that.
Yeah. This is lobster sauce. That's, you can go keep it.
Oh, I'm gonna need some of that. I started putting it on myself.
I do my best to kind of mix them together as best I can, and then just sort of like,
Do you get a good paste?
yeah, I get to get paste together, and then
Are you rubbing it on him or on his clothes?
We got to strip him, right?
Yeah, you got to strip him.
I gotta
You got to have bare contact.
Yeah.
All right, just the shirt. I rip his shirt off and I smear all the stuff in my hands. I go, clear.
Well, now everyone sees my tattoos.
Yeah, you guys notice it's like you're covered in them, right?
I'm
Or how
covered
does
in
it-
them. I have just these two large bands that look like chains on both my arms,
No one sees that. Just your shirt's open.
and there's a lot of scars on my back.
You're on your back. No one sees that shit.
All right, Gritz. Since you fell into the mud, everything went dark, and then you started seeing these misty visions of just things from your childhood, things in the past, things that you've never seen before, places you've never been before, and they're coming and going. But then everything starts to shake, and behind you, a bright light flashes, and it kind of lashes out and pulls you towards it. Do you go? Or do you
Willingly.
deny it and resist?
I swear to fucking God, if you waste my resurrection efforts again, your next character dies instantly.
Everybody, I'm this none tell. We just kill him.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Dead.
All right. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Does he roll it or do I roll it?
He rolls it. Actually, I'm supposed to roll it, but I'm going to let him do
Can I
this.
use your dice tray?
Choose his own.
My dice tray? Do you want to use my dice, comma, tray? Or do you want to use my dice tray?
I get this one box of yours.
I think you should get points just for
100.
No, that's a 1.
1.
It's 00 and a 1 is a 1, right?
Oh, you can do it either way.
Because
Like,
I thought all zeros was 100.
You can read it two different ways.
Oh.
Like you can either do 0 to 99 basically, or 1 to
Well, what is
So
the,
if you rolled a
what is the
5
table you're consulting?
and a
Is it 1
60,
through
or you roll-
100.
It's
Or
1 through 100.
100 technically.
Okay.
So if
which
you
is
roll-
still 100.
So I get to choose between 1 and 100?
So it's
I pick
rolled a 1
I
and
pick
a
we're
100.
gonna do 100.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's not how
100
that works.
according to this list.
That's not how that works.
What do you want it to be?
That's
1 or
fine.
100?
I'm just making a.
Let it pick.
Let Trey, you decide. You resurrected me, you decide. 1 or 100. Make the call. Right here.
Roll for
3, 2, 1.
1.
1.
It's a 1.
You fucked him.
You put your hands on him.
Good.
You say clear. And as this magic pulses into him, you see his chest poof, and the same bubbling and transforming that Flint's magic shape takes place. You see it happening on Gritz's skin, and it starts moving. His hands go, and they start breaking and snapping into different places. Not large, but sharp talons glow from his hands. His face begins to elongate just a little bit as a beak begins to form. Feathers completely cover his entire body. And his feet snap into 3 giant talons. And the half-drow bard rogue adventurer laying before you is no longer half-drow, but it is a humanoid, medium-sized Aarakocra with black and white feathers in whatever pattern you decide. It looks like if Gritz was an Aarakocra, was a bird person.
Do the feathers have tattoos?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I mean,
man.
birds have skin.
Yeah.
They're not just a ball of feathers.
So
Prove it.
Someone get me a whole chicken.
Does that redo my racial bonuses?
It does.
Yeah.
yeah. We'll do some of them. We'll have to tweak that. Like you already have your modifiers added. We're not going to switch modifiers around and stuff. You hear that, and then he passes out again. And I mean, you're alive, but you're at 1 hit point. And you're unconscious.
All right, Max, your turn. I would like to investigate the wall and see if there's any way I can make a second go at this with what's left.
Wait, did it work?
Or
did we just turn him into a bird?
yes.
Okay.
I'll walk over and use lay on hands to try to give him 10 HP.
Okay.
Keybay doesn't actually register a change. looks pretty much exactly the same. When you say bird, I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Caster's choice.
He's got feathers.
You could
now.
have picked from the entire list.
He's always
I
had
could have
feathers.
picked
on the 100.
Wait, what?
If you had rolled a 100, the option is Caster's choice. So you would have got to look at the list and pick one.
Oh. I mean, the die, it was a 1.
It rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That would have been.
All right, so what are you guys doing? You healed him. Yeah, you can tell
Yeah.
the warmth is back in his body. And like it's alive.
It's alive.
Say that.
Do
Say
my
that.
clothes
Say
fit?
it's alive.
No. I gently shake him to try to wake him up.
I just like jump up, look around. It's like, what happened?
Okay, don't freak out. Something happened. You're alive. That's the good news.
Yeah, that is very good news. I just remember falling into the mud.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Did you guys kill the vampire?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
Sure.
vaporized. I saw it.
Yeah, he turned into mist.
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
I gotta like rub my face.
So back to the other news.
The fuck is this? I'm just like pulling feathers and like,
Oh, don't pull those out. You're going to need those.
With each one, it's like a pinprick.
I'm not a fucking chicken.
Pretty close.
Not sure what the word for this is.
I believe he's an Aarakocra.
What? You're
He just called you a cock.
you're an arid cock.
Do I have any of my blades on me?
Yeah. I mean, all your equipment for the most part. You lost your pack.
All your
Whatever
money.
your explorers or dungeoneers pack, whatever that was, you lost it.
The one
in
that had
mud.
your boots in it.
That's good.
You don't need my boots.
But I don't think
He
boots
just
are.
pulled your body from the mud. He didn't keep the backpack strapped to you and everything.
But to be fair, I don't think boots are going on those. And I point down at his feet.
you can technically fly 50 feet now.
That's true. Your cockroaches are pretty dope.
Yeah, actually, really.
His
do.
wings aren't fully formed.
Oh,
Not yet. They're growing though.
okay.
I pull out my knife and like start like looking at the reflection.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. No, you got full on beak, man.
am I wearing pants?
He still has his pants. Yeah. You didn't take his pants off, right?
No, there was no need to
I
take his
pull
pants
them
off.
out and I'm like, what's my dick look like?
It's a cloaca.
Did you look it up just for it?
No, that's what a bird's junk is. I don't.
There you go.
It's everything, man. Poop, pee, eggs. It all comes out of the same hole. Birds don't actually technically pee. It's actually just like
It's just
one
waste.
thing.
It's just
yeah,
waste.
we can go ruin a car though if you want. We've got a convertible buggy or something. We
Go find the vampire sedan and shit on it.
We can go ruin Barnabas's motorcycle.
Ooh, we could do that. That sounds like fun.
We should just kill him.
Guys, I'm gonna need a second.
While he takes a second, I would like to investigate the resurrection,
Right.
the reincarnate,
Yeah.
and see if I can get enough material to do it again.
To perform this ritual?
Yeah.
again? No.
Not enough stuff.
Nope.
All right. I go try to locate.
Because if there was enough stuff, we could just kill him and try again, right?
I'm not saying that was my plan. I'm just saying that is a plan.
I'm so tempted to have you roll a d4 and just be like, yep, you can do that.
Let's do it.
Nope. Come on. You're a bird now.
Not up or shut up. Let's do it.
I'd like to walk up to Gritz and ask him, "You got a haircut, didn't you?"
Kibe, I don't know what to say to you right now. I don't feel like anything we can talk about is going to end well for either of us.
How far away from the opening
Looks good.
to where our mounts are we right now?
Like just
I don't know. How far do you need to be?
like 20 feet away from them.
Like 20. Apparently, it's like 20 feet. We're like by the opening of the cavern, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we put them up right there.
I go check on them.
Yeah. They're hungry. I mean, they've been chilling out here for like 10 plus hours now.
Okay,
Nice.
Just sitting still. There's shit everywhere.
that's fine. They seem all right with it. What's the robot shit look like?
He
It's just
doesn't.
little ball bearings, just like all piled up
What came out of its
some
toy?
oil.
in oil.
I try to figure out how to put my armor on.
It's ill-fitting, but it wraps around you. You're still humanoid in shape, so like for the most part, you have to make some minor modifications to shoes and stuff. But for the most part, everything fits. You're still generally the same shape.
Would have been awesome if he turned into a female crab.
Oh, we
man,
didn't roll
I'd
for
be
gender.
banging
You're
the
right.
shit out of him.
Yeah, we
right now.
did.
Just kidding. We're not doing.
I would like to cast good berries.
Okay. What kind of berries are you summoning?
I would say watermelons just for the gag, but I want something that an elk can easily eat, so I'm just gonna go with I'm gonna go with raspberries.
Okay.
Nice.
And I offer them to all the mounts.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, they enthusiastically eat it up. Look
Okay.
at you for
Including the
more.
lion.
I try to sing.
They're sustained. They're sustained. They're sustained for one day.
You sing, and honestly, your voice is beautiful. It's
You're more party than ever.
You've never been able to whistle this well.
you're able to hit certain notes and certain combinations of notes and chords that you weren't able to before.
He's like the guy from
I'm like an emo foghorn leghorn.
no, you're like the Legend of Zelda guy. You get the accordion now.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking the crow from Pinocchio, but yeah.
Man, that was. I'll tell Gritz. Man, that was scary.
I thought it
that was a
gonna be
scary
Kank. I was
moment.
like,
I'm glad.
fuck you.
Glad that you made it back.
Yeah, glad you're still with us at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to commence a short rest with.
I keep trying to. I keep walking away.
I follow you.
I keep.
So yeah.
Short resting, right?
Yeah, we're short.
Oh, yeah.
Just
We- at least
outside the
short
cave
rest.
is like the final steps up to Mordor. Like you're just on the mountainside of a volcano.
I'm just trying to get somewhere just because I have a little bit of quiet by myself, but I keep
Keep
getting
it. Will not
followed.
leave you alone.
I just sit down and just like looking at my feathered self. I'll pluck a feather every few seconds.
I'll eat it every time he does.
Kid that eats his scabs.
He's the kid that eats other kids' scabs.
Even worse.
That's so much worse.
Are you taking a short rest? Is that what you guys are trying to do?
Yeah, short rest it out.
All right.
I mean, we're out here. Let's fucking take a long rest.
Yeah.
You two would have to wait a whole another day to get benefits from another long rest.
Let's just short rest and get back in.
You
I mean,
took
he's
long
technically
rest
a different person.
like an hour or like 2 hours ago. In the same 24-hour span, you can't have more than one long
Yeah, but I
rest.
died.
Doesn't reset the counter, man.
But I died, Brian. And they came back with a whole different body.
But it's the same spirit.
My boots, Brian. But my boots.
Your new feet have kind of ruined
The boots you did have.
the makeshift.
I had shoes. I had regular shoes.
Oh well, then it poked out.
You had like two-tone loafers.
Yeah.
Penny loafers are destroyed.
Yeah, my boots I had put in my bag, which are now in the mud.
We could probably get them back, man.
By now, Dracula's wearing this thing.
Go Gritz. Grits. Grits, can you hear me?
Yes.
You got about an hour to get your shit together. We're going back in.
Oh no, you guys can have fun with that. I'm not going back in there.
You're gonna go back in there.
And do what? I don't know what I can do.
I don't know, man. Looks like
I don't have fingers anymore.
Like, doesn't he? He does not have
Yeah,
fingers.
he's
Yeah, he has
got
fingers.
you got like 5 talons.
Yeah, you got hands.
Basically,
It's
just like a dude.
bird-like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got to know like fine like they're just talons. They're just claws.
All right, you got an hour to do like a Jedi training montage out here.
Well, if it's the new prequels we're going off of, I'll be a master.
Realizing,
You rolled the wrong gender on that one.
New prequels.
realizing that you're insulting me, I look at my bipedal two pincer
prequels, Solo.
hand and I just cry.
All right, you got about an hour, bud. We're going back in.
All right, I would like to roll all of my hit dice, please.
Okay. How many
Oh
got
wait,
left?
can I heal him during
Yeah.
you
Can you heal me?
during
You don't have 5 fingers. You've got 4.
Can-
You're like a Simpsons.
Can
bird hand
can you
thing.
heal me, Trey?
It's horrifying.
who's Trey?
Can you heal me?
You don't have any hit
Your name is Trey.
Also,
I just ran out.
you also have reverse jointed legs.
Oh, neat.
That's kind of cool.
You can't sit in chairs anymore. But you can stand there on one leg. I will cast Cure Wounds on the bird. I'm gonna stroke his feathers while I cast Cure Wounds.
Oh,
you get.
That's too funny.
Is this what you wanted, Brian?
I'm playing this to find out just as much as you guys are. I'm along for
You
the
got
ride.
8 back. I'll go and get you again. I got one more. There you go. Nice. 9. 8 and 9.
All right. So over the course of the short rest, what's everyone doing?
Does the vampire thing still happen to me?
You still feel drained. Yes.
I'm gonna spend.
Fine, you died. We can reset that part. It's your spirit, I said, right?
He's died and been reborn. Now he's a hero.
I'm gonna spend
Nope, still 0.
2 cure wounds on BreAnne.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elon. You are a good friend.
You are welcome.
You kill one character.
All
You
right.
get
I'm
20
almost
hit
at
points
max.
back.
How many?
20.
Thank you.
All right.
Those off my list.
I mean,
Oh,
other than-
BreAnne, did you need healing?
Yeah.
I'm all out of spell slots. I'm sorry, man.
That's okay. I know we did need to bring Gritz back up to speed.
Yeah, that's why
And
I made that decision.
I understand that.
Yeah. I go spend the rest of my short rest just hanging out with Madison.
I spend the rest of mine.
I try to
hanging out with
play.
him.
I lost my loot. It was in my pack.
Oh.
I still have my Orcarena around my neck. I play it. I don't have lips. Can't play it.
No, just stick it in one of your nostrils. Stick it in one nostril, cover the other one, and then you can play it.
So I just
It's like a built-in ocarina.
woo, woo, woo. A song of rest. You get an extra D6 added onto your dice.
Each hit dice or just total?
Total.
Oh, that's too funny.
I
what was your backpack made out of? Was it leather?
canvas, I guess. Leather.
Which one?
Adventuring material. Leather, I guess.
Okay.
Adventuring material.
Man out of mud.
'Cause it's still there.
It's really high.
But
Yeah, I'm not going back for it.
all right.
That's a trap. If I ever heard one.
I'm just laying things out there for you guys.
Brian's like,
You can teleport, but only right now.
Brian's like, you could go back to that one-way turnstile right next to the vampire.
Oh no, you missed it. We knocked a hole in the
Where the
turnstile.
cliff
so you can-
is.
Where the cliff is.
Yeah.
right next to each other.
All right. So the rest, you guys have been healing each other up, taking your healing salves and bandaging up wounds and resting. He's testing out his new pipes. The hour's coming to an end. You're feeling as refreshed as you can be in this moment.
Have I attuned to my?
BreAnne,
Do I have to long rest
take
to attune?
8
Short rest.
HP.
Short rest. Oh, okay. Have I attuned to
I
my
cast
thing?
Cure Wounds
Yeah.
on you.
All right.
What
What you do, baby girl? I ask.
It instantly you feel a connection with it. Like there's the spirit of dwarven spirit, I guess. I don't know. in the
We have spirit just like long striders. Okay.
but then you also sense that it's kind of, I don't know, it's this weird mix of afraid and annoyed. Mostly at the sunlight. It felt a lot more comfortable when you were inside the caverns.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Damn dwarves.
Did we even get anything?
Yeah.
When we
picked
went
up
in there?
whelm.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, the mace is whelm. Or the
I got some feathers
No,
and
no,
a
no,
beak.
no. This is BreAnne asking. BreAnne
Oh,
didn't know any of
Gotcha,
that.
okay.
No, we whelm was in the coffin. I picked it up, and Gritz has it now. Or Shrimp
Right.
has
And
it
I
now.
say, oh,
I found out there is
2
no
out of 3 down.
afterlife.
What?
Really?
Just darkness.
That's
There might be a
bastard.
transitionary period. You weren't there for long.
I lived long enough.
I take the mace and I hold it like just under, like between Gritz's legs, and I say, "All right, do we need to take longer rest? Because I feel like you're overwhelmed."
Oh my god!
I'd like to take
You take all the psychic damage.
Can I fly? I would like to fly away.
I say, oh, I got this from the vampire room, and I pull out the vampire. I think we've established a dwarf can fit in my pack.
What?
You put a gnome in there once?
Yeah, I put something.
Did you leave the direwolf in the vampire room?
No, they were in the pack
there?
together.
Nope, not enough room. Your direwolf's grown a little bit.
Huh. That's good. I give one of the good berries to the direwolf.
I just really wanted that reveal. Thanks for screwing.
Plot twist, I brought him with us.
You try flapping, but you didn't grow up as an Aarakocra. You just have wings now. Cannot fly yet.
Okay.
You'll get there.
It's a learning process.
We need to find a nest to push you out of.
I started to try to vomit into his mouth. Actually, I still think you're just regular Gritz.
So you try to vomit into my mouth.
Nothing has changed.
More of into your butthole, because I don't even know where you guys eat from.
It's a cloaca.
Oh, sorry. Your cloaca.
I offer the rest of the good berries to the group.
I just pluck one out of his hand like a chicken automatically. I'm like, ah!
Reflex.
I hold my hand real flat so it doesn't get my fingers. All right, ready to go back in?
Yeah,
like
let's head our way
lavender,
back in.
like
Yeah, cockatoo.
like a goddamn chicken. No, cockatoo works. Purple
Yeah,
cockatoo.
Is it kind of combed over like you have a disconnected undercut? Maybe like a hipster,
Is it
Hitler Youth
Yeah,
type?
so it goes
No. It's just laid back. It just looks like regular feather, then it just comes up and it's purple, and I don't know that I'm doing it, and it gives away all of my lies until I learn to control it.
Brian can't write that down fast enough.
It's like Zoidberg when when it gets erect, I'm erect.
Nope, you're showing purple. Macy's right there. Yeah, so I mean, you've kind of had the hour to acclimate yourself to your new body. Everyone's kind of rested up.
Sweet. Well, let's head back in and grab the third shard.
Well, we only, what is it, least breathy that we're going through now?
I think we're going to most breathing.
Most
Yes, it's the
breathing.
one that heavily there's there's airflow in and out.
Incrementing breathies.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I think someone needs to lead the way. I don't feel comfortable in this.
All right,
body.
I'll take point.
Yeah, we can let BreAnne just open.
Need to call an
doors.
artist.
I'd like to know how many feathers did I ingest?
7.
5.
Okay.
6.
I should be able to pass that, no problem.
2 of them were just bigger feathers.
Nice.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I'm leading the way.
Making our way back
All right.
down.
Make your way back in. You head into the entrance.
I notice with every step I take, my head bobs.
You're making yourself into a jackass real fast.
And that's coming from Keybag.
yeah.
I see a mascot battle coming soon.
This can't hold.
You can already see our favorite characters are birds. That's where we get most of our fan art.
Oh, God.
That's true.
I'm making my way back down,
Yeah.
walking fast.
Making my way down.
Guy Sphinx is fast.
Are you sure you don't want to let me fly away?
You keep trying. You notice on your last jump, it's like there's a little glide or a little hover.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys make your way down into the muddy cavern. You make your way down the spiral staircase, down the hallways. The Gyno Sphinx again. When it sees you guys turn the corner, it perks up and then lays back down and goes to sleep.
I pick up my ivory ring I left there
Left where?
with the Gyno Sphinx.
Okay. Huh. It snaps out at you, and he's like, "No, I'm just fucking."
You're dead again.
This Gyno Sphinx went from like real intimidating to the chillest Gyno Sphinx ever. Just digging around. What's up, fellas? Who's your bird friend?
Is he
Okay,
sick?
so past the Gyno Sphinx, out of the 3 corridors, you go straight, correct?
Yep.
The most breathy.
All right, yeah. You can even tell the surface of the water kind of ripples a little bit in, a few seconds out. Just because the airflow is a lot stronger here.
Yep.
Again, this is ankle deep water. Who's in front?
Me.
And how are you just like marching through at a casual pace? Are you poking and prodding with your foot or hands? I don't know.
After the
You're also
ooze
barefoot as a motherfucker.
Huh?
You're also barefoot as a motherfucker.
That's also true.
Oh yeah. It hurt, bro.
Yeah, you're in
They're
pain.
waterlogged. You went out in the not desert, but on the mountain.
Yep.
Yeah,
No, wait. You didn't even touch on the fact that he jumped into boiling mud.
Oh yeah.
You stepped on rocks. You just completely glazed over the fact that he was on like skin
I was
searing.
walking on it barefoot.
That's true. You're like bordering second, third degree burns. all
I've
over
been
your
healed up.
body.
I'm full HP now, bro.
No, it's still scar tissue.
Your feet are ugly.
You're just callous.
Tough.
Huh?
You
You got them jungle
Yeah,
feet.
you're looking tender right now.
You look like Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did this for you, Gritz.
Your feet look like scrotums.
I don't know that.
I tell you that.
Regale the tale.
I regale the tale.
I don't believe him at all.
After he says that, I look at Gritz, I shake my head, and I'm like, I point at myself like,
So I'm leading the way, and
So-
after the ooze under the water experience,
Yeah.
I'm being real cautious. I take my broken
so?
my broken sword,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like cha-cha, poking in the water.
You're poking around, and because you're being so cautious, just 15 feet past where the guidance sphinx is, you see a little niche in the wall to the right.
Aha!
There's just the hallway keeps going straight ahead, but this niche kind of is like rounded,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks empty. It just
I
has
torch
water.
my light on it.
Okay, hold the light to it. Stone, little algae growing on the walls, and then just the same dark water.
Well, guys, what do you make of this?
where does it seem like the breathy is coming from?
Down the hall.
How well can I see?
Let me
It's
check.
coming from this, and I pull out the Dracula.
I don't think you have a Dracula with you.
Oh yeah, I got a werewolf.
Direwolf.
You said werewolf.
He said direwolf.
He said direwolf.
Play it back. Play the track back.
Oh yeah, so if he's bigger, his head's just kind of like cinched up. So his head's just kind of out now.
Yeah. It's dark as shit in here for you.
God damn it!
Even with my light.
Well, I mean, you see the torch, but
Ah.
you see the light from the torch only.
Compared to what I normally, I'm just like, oh, it's so dark in here.
Yeah. So I've got my lantern now, and we're looking at this little niche.
Can I swap that for
It's
flying?
like a round niche.
Okay.
You'd rather have dark vision than flying?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah, because I feel like
cautiously approach
flying. Brian's would be like, "Welcome to all the rooms where they're only 8 feet tall."
He took away your
Yeah,
dark vision.
that's what it's like when you have wild shape.
Though you are forgetting that he took away your dark vision in the last room.
Yeah,
Well, that was magical darkness. I mean,
that was everybody's vision.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Anyway, don't touch it, Baron.
What do you look into?
Yeah, I'd like to go and cautiously inspect it the way I have been cautiously moving forward.
Okay. You notice there's an immediate drop off once
Aha.
it's past the wall line.
It's a trap. I conclude. That's it.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it
after
drops
it-
off. Like, what do you,
After inspecting it, it's just like deep water.
Yeah. How are you inspecting it?
Poking it with my sword.
You're not poking down enough to reach anything.
Got it. Kibe,
Yes.
the water gets pretty deep here. Want to go for a swim?
At this point, have you ever seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just like, yeah. I'm sprinting up and down the hall, just like so fast. I'm like on top of the water. Yeah. And I stop to listen to BreAnne,
Mm-hmm.
and then I cannonball into the deep water.
All right.
Nice.
You jump in and
Sploosh. Sploosh. The vampire attacks.
no, you take 1 point of damage as it's not very deep. It's just deeper than the 3 feet that you're able to reach.
I hop back
If
and I'm
that.
like, my butthole.
But you notice, like down inside the niche, there's a round metal object kind of just sticking up from the floor.
The thing I slammed my butthole on. I just walk away, rub my butt. I'm like, it's not very deep.
That's weird. I swear I couldn't reach the bottom
I don't know.
with my
There's,
long sword.
there's a hard thing.
Your broken longsword?
It was just a short sword.
It's shorter than a long sword.
Yeah.
I say there
Did
was
you
some,
lay in the water and put your arm in? I'm trying to picture this.
I didn't
you
touch
have a
I didn't
10-foot
touch
long
the bottom.
sword here.
I didn't touch the bottom. Sorry.
He's got a sword, but it's more like a gondola pole.
It's a pole arm.
I say there's like something hard down there to slam my butt on.
The ground?
I guess. I mean, I can jump down there and look.
Now?
I'll jump down there and look at the metal object or the object that hit him in the
All right.
If he jumps and doesn't take 1 point of damage.
I'm not gonna cannonball into the water. I'm just gonna
But I think I already
Go into the
established that
water.
I was like mostly out of the water when I cannonball. So jumping is almost a moot point. My head was like, oh.
I'm gonna go look at the object that he hit.
All right, taking 1 point of damage going into the niche.
Okay.
That's the trap.
Yes,
Got him.
God damn it, we're gonna die here.
And then I pull out the vampire. Damn it.
There is an iron wheel or like a valve.
Interesting. I poke my head up and I say, well, I just message to the guys through my mentalness.
He
Yes.
stares blankly at us
Yes.
while thinking.
Well, I mean, am I just on top of the water? Or can I just talk to them?
No,
Okay.
you're to stand up fully.
Still like a little bit of water above me.
Yeah.
Okay. I just say it looks like there's a valve down here. You guys want me to try and turn it or?
Do I hear that?
Yeah.
So my mind,
Yes.
my mind bead still works.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've checked and you still have the mark and everything.
All right. I start turning the valve.
I say I wouldn't do it. It'll hurt your butthole.
It seems to be stuck. You have to put some muscle into it. So give me a
Okay.
strength check.
Why don't you see if Crabman can help you there?
2 of you can't fit in there.
Nat 20.
All right. It's pops and you turn it and
Break
turn
the
it.
wheel.
Quest over.
He's their mother of dragons.
And
As you
vampire pops
turn
out.
it, all of you hear just in the distance. It's not in a specific area, but you hear the sound of water draining.
Draining
I
all
don't
the
have a
water.
soundboard for
Like a large toilet.
but you just hear it off in the distance, just water draining.
Okay.
With the amount of water that's in here, like it's you look at the water for a second, you don't see it noticeably drop, but it like you kind of see it after like a minute or two. It's a little bit below the line where it was.
Okay. And we should have done this path first. We would have seen the slime.
Told you guys, most breathy. BreAnne didn't want to do it.
Oh yeah, it was my fault.
Yep. Thank you
Okay.
for taking responsibility. Move on.
All right. Well, I guess I just climb back out.
Yeah, I suppose
Be like,
press
hey,
forward. This place
yeah.
will drain on its own time, unless y'all want to wait around and see if there's any treasures hidden.
I feel like they'll be here when we get back.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
I want to leave this place as fast as possible.
All right, let's press forward then. And then
I'm a bird person now.
I poke step my way forward.
I just want you to know that when we leave here, you're still probably going to be a bird person.
I'm coming to grips with that.
Did you say
You're
I'm coming to grits
with that?
Oh.
It'll be hard though because you only have 4 fingers.
God damn it, Brian.
Sorry. As you're poking forward, BreAnne, you notice it opens up into a room. Your torch doesn't quite cast enough light to see the entirety of this room.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like a wide open room. You can see the ceiling, so it's at least 10 to 15-ish feet. But out to either side continues on into the darkness.
Mhm.
Straight ahead continues on into the darkness. And just past the hallway, as you're poking along, the floor is still there.
Okay, it's still underwater.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty wide room, guys. I'm just gonna go forward, and I just keep walking forward.
Can I see more of the room with dark vision?
From behind him?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It just looks like a dark, empty, water-filled room.
Okay. Can I see the walls though?
No.
Oh.
Ah.
It's a big ass room, guys.
BreAnne, just a few feet from the entrance, your sword doesn't hit anything.
Another drop off?
Yes.
Okay, this time I would like to reach down and stick my arm and try and touch the bottom as fervently as I can.
You reach down without dunking your head under or anything. And you don't reach anything.
Gotcha.
And you kind of feel around in a you just feel in your surroundings. Yeah. And you notice if we're looking at squares, the square ahead of you and the square to your right continues dropping off. Or it just drops off. Huh. To your left, it continues though.
Gotcha.
As you do that, when you pull your sword out, you hear some splashing in the room.
It's me.
You hear
it's a vampire.
Well, it sounds like possibly two things, objects, creatures splashing around in the water.
Do I see any splashing?
Yeah, you see the effects of the ripples in the water itself. Like, are you talking about, do you see like water splashing and stuff?
Yeah, like do I see where the sound is coming from?
Yeah, you look up ahead and you see kind of poking out of the water, doggy paddling, coming towards you is a green fish-scaled horse head.
It's a horse. He said it was a horse.
And even the two arms are hooved like a horse's.
Oh my God. It's not
but instead of like a horse mane, it's very seaweed-like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do I recognize this creature?
Not hippogriff.
Seahorse, I think.
Do I recognize this creature?
Seahorse.
Give me.
I see what you did there.
Oh, what's it called?
Nature check.
Nature check. Yeah, thank you.
Is it a beast?
You're welcome, Brian.
13.
Glad to
Hold
help
on,
you out.
I'll ask in a second. Wait till I see it.
13. No, you don't recognize it.
Can I
warn
see it?
everybody that we're being approached by some type of creature.
Sweet.
I just want to know if it's a beast.
I know. So go ahead and do your nature check because you immediately at the sound of a possible beast up ahead, you push everyone out of the way.
His beast dick gets really hard.
Better get the fuck out of my way, and I roll a 19.
All right, you recognize it not as a beast,
Of course not.
but it is a plant of some kind.
That's weird.
Well,
Keybet has a nightmare.
vegetables, no!
All right. That was like the first thing that almost just wrecked me.
I don't know if this creature means us ill or not. Just be on your guard.
I would like to ready TMC, but keep
it
it
can
on
see
the low
you?
ready.
Yeah.
And as the two of you are studying
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
creatures, because there's two of them,
I take a cautious stance.
right? I need you to both make a wisdom saving throw. What was the marching order, Max? Where were you at?
Well,
Realistically.
I would be toward the front.
Okay.
Obviously, Baron's leading.
Right.
And with me not being able to see well in the dark, I would be using
Near the
his
torch.
light.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be behind.
So you get his
Max.
+3.
11.
All right.
24.
Okay. For a brief second, both of you lock eyes with a separate seaweed horse creature, and its eyes are enchanting, and you just like.
You just want to fuck it.
That was before this happened.
I would bang them eyeballs, girl.
You
that
find
not
you find both of you
that not how
find
it
yourselves
works?
kind of stepping forward into the water, but at the last second you're like, wait, no, it drops off, and you shake it, you shake out of it, and you realize that it essentially locking eyes with it had some weird effect.
Gotcha.
And like you pull Shrimp back as he's about to step forward too,
No,
because he doesn't know about.
Yeah. I mentioned back like, don't look directly at it. Its eyes are. It's too much. Don't look at it.
After you guys break eye contact with it, they sink under the water.
Interesting.
All right, guys. Well, we've lost sight of them.
Lost sight of what?
It seemed to be two types of water horses or something.
What?
Water horse.
It was like a horse, but made for the water. As if
First
it
a
were
crab man.
like a
now I'm a bird
sea
person,
horse.
and now there's like water horses that are plants. Get the fuck out of here.
I never called it a plant.
Getting too old for this shit.
How do you? I look at BreAnne with accusatory eyes. How do you know what a horse looks like?
Well, because of course my family has seen them, and I pull out the bestiary that we have, and I turn to the section on horses.
And Kibei's eyes swivel around to the DM. And say,
there's nice illustrations of horses and stuff.
They look like centaurs, but only half.
That is correct.
So it's just people?
yeah, it's just a person. A wet person.
It's the back half.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm just standing in the back, just squinting
how far is
real
the
hard.
water drained now?
I asked for your book.
I'll say about halfway.
I show it.
It's been about 30 minutes since you've done it.
Hold your book.
This is a very precious artifact to me, Kibei.
I would never do anything to harm one of your artifacts.
I trust you fully, and I offer Kibei the bestiary.
All right, big mistake. What are you doing with it?
I leaf through it, and I hand it to my wolf. It's in my pack.
Kibei, I'm going to need that back.
It's safely with Grandpappy's handkerchief.
As you hand it back, the vampire reaches out and says, "Thank you." Just kidding. There's no vampire.
I pull out the vampire.
Gone with the long con.
You say it often enough and loud enough, the lie becomes the truth.
You know what? I hand it back to him.
All right. You hand it back to him. You were going to do something?
If you ladies are done with book club, we could move on because there's like some seaweed horses.
Well, be careful moving forward because any paths to the right of where we're standing is a drop off. We need to stay to the left, and I sort of like find that edge, and I say this stay as close to this edge as you can.
Okay.
Well, we'll just say as close to the edge as we can.
Well, I don't know how wide it is.
Okay.
All right. So he gives you that direction. Do you begin to head into the room?
I cautiously lead us forward.
We should probably find a wall.
I use Mage Hand to check in front of me how deep it goes as I walk forward because I
Does
can't
his
see
Mage
with
Hand
the
only
ship.
have 4 hands? 4
It's
fingers
invisible.
now?
Oh, wait, no.
No, it's not
only
invisible.
arcane trickster.
Yeah.
Okay. No. What does it look like? You tell me. When you
Looks like
cast
it starts like a normal Gritz hand, then it like shakes halfway, and then it just turns into the Aarakocra 4 fingers. I'm just like, God damn it!
All right, we'll have to end it on that one. That'll be good. That's it. That's terrible. See, you made it.
You lived.
I'm not coming back next week.
All right, Brian, hit us with the line.
Do we have any fan mail? Do we have anything to read? Any hate mail, criticism?
I got some hate mail for you. We do have some. A lot of people have been asking us about the teacher that we helped out a little while ago. It's been a while, but he happily checked in with us at the end of the school year, and here is his fan mail. Hey guys, I want to thank you again for all the information, inspiration, and dice that you gave my club. We played every other Friday for the entire school year, and it was so much fun. I had 22 8th graders in my classroom, split between 3 different groups. A student, a parent, volunteer, and I ran one of the 3 groups. My room was incredibly loud, but mainly with laughter or intensity from whatever was going on in their group. Only 4 of the 22 kids have ever played D&D Pathfinder before, so it was relatively slow due to the learning curve, but these kids quickly picked it up and had a lot of fun. I can't wait to get more students playing. I found myself planning more for my club than my own lessons. Don't tell the principal. Anyways, I wanted to let you guys know that I truly enjoyed every second of your episodes. I'm very thankful for you guys because my club would have sucked without your bardic inspiration. I owe you all some beer. I attached a couple of pictures of the students during one of our sessions. There was a very intense and very silly fight happening, and they felt they needed to stand up to demonstrate it. I don't know why I didn't film this.
That's awesome.
Casey Smith.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you so much, Casey.
Wow.
It makes my heart all warm.
That is crazy.
I was gonna say I was pretty moved by that. My wife actually read that and she actually cried a little bit because that's really awesome.
What a woman.
She is.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Gonna get some hate mail on that one.
But like starting that and playing it for the whole school year, that's incredible. Wow.
I wish we had something like that when I was
Right? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Definitely. I wish I had a teacher like you, honestly, that kind of like, I always felt kind of like weird and out because I didn't want to tell anybody about like my interests.
Yeah.
Like I know I went through most of middle school and no one had a clue I liked anime and like video games. But like
nerd.
Yeah, exactly. But like that's really cool. It's really cool to like have that place for these stupid little nerds to go.
That outlet.
Yeah. Andrew was a real bully in middle school, beat up nerds.
No.
He still is. He still hangs out in middle schools bullying kids all the time.
See, I was just,
I was on the chess team.
I didn't hide my interest when I was in school, so I was just
we know.
a loser.
I was also on the football.
Yeah, see, everyone thought I was cool, but I was actually a big loser.
No, I mean, I feel the same way. Like, I mean, I was really in the sports, really on the jock side, but like when I came home, it was like I'm gonna watch, DBZ and Outlaw Star and Cowboy Bebop, and I got really into video games. And we did have a really nerdy teacher. And we actually at one of my senior years, we had a sci-fi for history elective, and we studied like the sci-fi's effect on.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It was pretty sweet, and that's when I really started like gaining a lot of more nerdier friends and really stepping out. But I've had that, and we played like Anachronism, which is like a historical card fighting game. It was so nerdy, but to have something that young and to let kids know that like it's as long as you're expressing a healthy interest in something, then you should pursue your passions no matter what they are.
Yeah,
and have fun with it. That's because that's what's life.
Especially
about.
Something social like this.
Yeah.
Because it really is. It develops like it really helps develop like bonds and stuff.
And saltiness,
friendships.
I bet all their kickers have their boots.
And Casey, from us to you, keep it up. We're so excited to hear what you do next year, and I mean, if it keeps going, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Casey.
Also, we would like to thank Tarken Davis and Jedi.
To
our higher level patrons. If you'd like to join the ranks of our patrons for some early access to episodes or
some swiggity swag,
go to patreon.bardsnobles.com. Also, if you want to rock like shirts, hoodies, snatchels, go to shop.bardsnobles.com. We got some swag there that you guys can pick up.
Snatch up.
And thank you to the person who sent me an email that showed that the link to tpublic.com, it said tpubic for like 3 months.
Nice.
You know what?
Sorry
Leave it.
Pubic.
That's a different store. We do have merchandise in that store as well.
That's where we carry
Somebody register.
It's all Bards and Nobles mankinis.
It's just t-shirts
and snatchels.
I gotta play guess the pubes to get to the store. All right.
I think that's it.
There we go.
All the damage for one night.
Thanks for
Peace out, guys.
Thank you guys for listening.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!